Hey everyone, it's Neil Barnhill and Kelly Neer in the Barnhill Golf Institute. Kelly just won her first ever amateur long driving contest. Could you tell everybody about the experience?
Yeah, we went all the way up to Ormond Beach. We got 2 minutes, 6 balls. We got to hit, my first round I hit 260. Then we got another round. My second round I hit 263. So I automatically qualified for the World Championship up in August up in North Carolina. So we're getting ready for that.
All right, to say that me and Kyle were excited would be an understatement. When I got the news, I jumped up out of my chair, gave a fist pump. I was like, that's the way to do it. 263, that is impressive. I'm so excited for you. So I remember our last video we did, working with that playmate, we gained some yardage that helped you. And I know you stated to me that you had some areas you wanted to work on, and I agree with. And we're going to talk about in this video how we can get Kelly up to 300 yards. And I think that's very achievable. But our video today is going to focus on strength, how she can get a strength program that I'm going to design for her, and also a little bit of flexibility. We're going to have some flexibility also in this video. I'm going to show you using the RMT club how she can gain some flexibility. Those two areas right there are going to help with your distance.
For sure.
All right, let's get going. All right, I'm going to go over with Kelly 3 important movements that she needs to learn to gain some strength. That's going to be the deadlift, back squat, and power cleans. And today I'm going to show you how to do it, Kelly, with the pipe, because we got to be safe. We got to learn the technique. There's a lot of technique involved with this. But I tell you what, in the next 6 to 8 weeks, because you're going to start working out with the golf team and I on like Mondays and Wednesdays, we're going to get you a number like 4 weeks, like what's your deadlift number, back squat, and then we'll work on percentages like 70%, 80% to gain some strength. But right now the technique is number 1 rule we got to get here, okay? So let's get started. All right, we're going to get started with learning these 3 movements. The first thing I want to go over is bar path. That's important to understand. The shoestrings, although I don't have shoestrings on here, you can imagine if I did, they're right here. So with the deadlift, this thing is going to stay on the shoestrings the whole time. It never moves away from there, okay? So the positions I'm going to talk to Kelly about are going to keep her in that range, and that's safe for our back and our spine. The other is like a back squat. You can see here, I'm going to have it on my shoestrings. I go down, it stays in the heels, and then I come up, it goes there. It's important to note, and the power clean's the same way. So starting the shoestrings, comes up, bar travels, boom. It didn't go away from it. It stays on that the shoestring path. So if you're learning this after what I show you today, you can practice in front of a mirror or your sliding glass door and see these positions, how I did it. But it's just important to note that. That's important. All right, we're going to start with Kelly with the deadlift here. Feet are going to be right underneath her hips, not shoulder width. And I like to get the toes out a little bit. Get this one at 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, knees out. Okay, and then go down to about mid-chin. One thing here, you can see she's off with the right hand, maybe a little bit there. Measure this. Kelly, stand back up for me, please. Measure that. That would be the distance from it, like this. Okay, and that gives you a good reference point of how far your hands should be apart. Okay, and let's go down. Eyes like right here, not up, but right down on the ground to stay with your spine. All right, I'm gonna watch for the shoestrings come up and go back down where hips are gonna go back first. Now your knees are gonna rebend. Okay, back up again. Okay, good. All right, relax for a second. Next thing I wanna talk about is breathing. When she's down here before she goes, I want a deep breath, and then when she gets to the top, let it go, okay? Because that makes the spine really stay solid and tight. Okay, let's go down there. Okay, all right. Deep breath in. Okay, stay right there. Keep your spine right there, good. Okay, now lift and release. There you go, hips back first. And then your knees rebend. Okay, deep breath in. Okay, up. Good, all right, relax for a second, breathe. All right, turning red there. Good job, but that's an important movement. It's gonna be our first goal when we start weightlifting with the team is to lift your body weight.
Okay.
And then within 6 weeks, we're gonna have double your body weight.
Okay.
That's how strong you're gonna get with this movement. This doesn't just hit your hamstrings, it's an overall body strength. I think deadlifting give you hand strength, which is gonna help you with holding that golf club to create more distance. All right, the second thing, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Power clean is one of my favorite. It's one of the most explosive moves you can learn for your hips and power, and we know that's important in golf. It just takes a little time and practice to get this movement. So we're gonna measure it just like this again, okay? And we're gonna do a hook grip, okay? Hook grip, I call it peace, and then we put our thumb underneath. That's our hook grip. That gives you better grip strength. It's gonna feel very weird, but if you don't do it, I'm gonna make you do burpees, okay? All right, so make sure you do the hook grip. All right, so right here, measure there from the hips, one thumb length out. Okay, good. I call it right here peace, and then put the thumb underneath. Perfect, okay. Now, we're gonna go through steps here. Okay, go down to mid-shin. Okay, now this is different. We're gonna have about 65% of our weight on our toes just a little bit. Go down a little bit further. Okay, and in first movement, Kelly, after you take your deep breath, just move your knees back and pull the bar up at the same rate. So the knees go back. So, give me 1 second here, Kelly. I want to show everybody this. All right, stand over here so I can show them. All right, so you might be saying, why in the world would I start my toes? Well, let me explain why. All right, because if you're here, a little bit of your toes, you can move the bar back that first 2 inches, and it goes right there on the path of the shoestring. Okay, if I have 50-50 here and I'm like this, the bar will have to go out and around, and now we don't have that bar path we talked about. So that's why we do it this way, okay? All right, just want to reiterate that because I know when I learned it, it was like, what are you talking about, toes? But this guy had taken a team to the Olympics. He knows his stuff. So, all right, let's go down. Right there, got the hook grip. Okay, just the first 2 inches. Boom, right there, that was perfect. Do that again. And the bar and the rear are moving at the same rate. Okay, now next, come up to your hips. Okay, stand up. Okay, I want to jump as high as you can. Jump. Boom, that's all you got? Okay, all right, jump. All right, there you go, there we go. Explosive, Kelly. All right, we want to hit a 300. Give me some jump there. All right, so then after that, we'll start over again. I want you to jump and shrug at the same time, okay? Without your elbows bending, okay? Okay, good. All right, good. All right, we'll work on that balance too. All right, we'll get that bozo ball. I don't know if I said that right, but we'll work on the balance part. All right, give me one more of those. Okay. Okay, good. We can work on the shrugging a little bit. All right, but that wasn't bad. That's something you can work with a pipe just like that. All right, now next, we want to make sure, let's jump, shrug, and the bar is going to stay on your body, and then it's going to go here, okay? All right, let's try it. Okay, use a little bit of that before when you shrug. Keep your arms straight, and then it comes up, okay? Better? It went out a little bit. All right, it's going to be a work in progress here. We don't want to take your time all day here, but you know what I would do is this is a little heavy, but if I had another pipe, okay, set up here. Okay, let's get sideways here. All right, so. All right, I'm gonna keep this right here, go down. Okay, now I'll give you a little room. Now if she goes forward here, she's gonna hit the bar here. So let's go up. Okay, and jump and shrug. So you hit it. Yep. So you can see the bar went out. So that's gonna be one thing. Do it again, one more. And up. So that was better. So that made you more aware of it, right? Okay, so that's just a good drill I like to do with the power clean. And again, we're gonna just keep it at pipe first. All right, last one is the back squat, right? Yes. So let's do the back squat. Hands are gonna be just like right there again. We'll put it back here. One thing to note, like, let me show everybody, turn around. Like right here, we don't want it on the neck bone, we want it more on the trapezoids here, so it's not gonna hit that spine and hurt you. We don't want that, so I'm gonna make sure you understand that. So again, we're gonna keep it on the shoestring path, okay? So with the stance here, turn and face the camera that way for me. It's gonna be shoulder width, a little bit wider than the power clean, a little bit wider than the deadlift. So toes should be out, like 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, knees out, and 50-50 on the weight, all right, and go down. Okay, good, and up. Weight stays in the heels the whole time. Okay, go down to the bottom again. Okay, good. All right, and what I would do, again, I would have probably a pipe, but she's going forward a little bit. Turn around, there we go. Okay, I'll get my workout in. I don't have my pipe here. I'm having to lift this. All right, I'm gonna put this in front of her face, Okay, and if she goes forward, she's gonna be, well, she's gonna hit the bar. Okay, so, all right, Kelly, do it right, go down. Okay, was that any different? All right. All right, do that again. Oh, all right, we got some more to do, Kelly. All right, so that is the technique to do it right, and that's what I talked about. You can face the camera here without hitting me. You may want to hit me. As you can see, when you did it right, that changed the whole dynamic of the workout, right?
Yes.
You felt it more in your back, extenders, hip flexors. So that's where the abdominals get, they get quite a workout in your core if you do this correctly. So I want you to get efficient with this, and we'll be working out tomorrow with the golf team, and we're just gonna get this technique perfect, and then we'll start adding some weight.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, man, I'm looking forward to it. I know you're probably gonna be sore. You're gonna be texting me tomorrow like, what the heck, why is my legs hurting, coach? It's like, well, I know why. You hadn't done it in years, right?
Sure.
All right, so I'm excited to see what these strength gains are gonna do for you. I know they're gonna be quite significant. So this is one of our first steps, and then we're gonna introduce in the next video, the flexibility. Okay, Kelly, those are the 3 important movements I want you to work on: back squat, deadlift, power clean. In our next video, we're gonna introduce how we're gonna get more flexibility, mobility, and rotational strength by using the RMT club. So having strength and flexibility is gonna be a game changer with already the technique that you're learning with the golf swing. So, all right, for more great videos, blogs, and vlogs, please watch barnhillgolf.com.
Perfect.